Hello everyone, I'm Cynthia Andoniadou, I'm Congress Committee Chair for ECE, and we come to you today from the 2025 conference where I'm sitting with some very important people for the 2026 Congress. Now ECE 2026 will come to you from Prague in the Czech Republic, and I've got next to me Michal, who is going to be the head of the local Organising Committee, and he'll tell us a little bit about why Prague.
Okay, hello. Why Prague? Because Prague is the best, but I think that Prague is very suitable for conferences. It is in the middle of Europe, has a great history and also tradition of endocrinology, both from clinical point of view and also basic science. And we have already experience with the Congress from 2010, so I hope you will all come to Prague and enjoy the meeting.
I'm sure we will. I'm sure It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And one of the very important highlights, and actually I think the most important highlight as to why everyone needs to attend the Congress, is the program. And we're going to be putting together the program all together. And I bring in here Peter Igaz, who's going to be the co-chair for the clinical part of the program. And I bring to you Kooijman, who's going to be the basic co-chair. So Peter, let's start with you. Is there something that you'd like to highlight in how we're going to be putting together the clinical program?
Hi, I'm Peter Igaz from Budapest, Hungary, from the Semmelweis University, and I am the Chief Secretary of the Hungarian Society of Endocrinology and Metabolism. It is a great honor for me to serve as the clinical co-chair, and I think our most important purpose is to bring the most up-to-date clinical information to the people attending the Congress, to convey them the most recent advances in clinical endocrinology. And I would like to highlight that we'll have 2 sessions on guidelines, hyponatremia guideline that is elaborated by the ESE and the ERA, and also a joint ESE Endocrine Society guideline on the EVP deficiency, formerly called central diabetes insipidus.
That's something great to look forward to, and we also have quite a lot of sessions that are fitting into the program as well that we're trying to incorporate as much as possible, such as the nurses. So nurses normally have a parallel symposium, but what we've done in previous years is we've been incorporating as many nurses to participate also in the main program, and you're going to be doing the same, isn't that right?
Certainly, because I think the clinical endocrinology is not only made up by the doctors, the physicians. Without the nurses, it would be impossible to conduct a high-level endocrinological clinical practice.
Definitely. And we have a lot of involvement from the European young endocrinologist group as well. And we have involvement from the patient advocate groups as well. So we're going to talk about that maybe in a different interview as well. So let's go to Sander. So Sander, tell us all about the basic program.
Yeah, so I'm Kooijman. I'm the current president of the Netherlands Society for Endocrinology. And I'm also really excited to join this fantastic team and also to set up a beautiful program with bringing basic science, translational science to the whole community, having top speakers invited and perhaps even have joint sessions with organizers, with the clinical organizers.
That's really important, isn't it? A good mixture, and it's going to be attractive to everybody. So this year, we found a lot of the adult endocrinologists are really interested in the pediatric sessions. So you'd presumably be keen to continue this tradition and be bringing in more pediatric into the adult content.
Certainly, because endocrinology, many endocrine diseases already develop in childhood and then should be cared for in the adulthood as well. So it cannot be separated, the pediatric and the adult endocrinology. And as Sander has said, how can we exploit the results of the basic science in the clinical practice?
So I guess to sum up, we're going to get together and start planning. And we're going to come to you with a very exciting program that you can't possibly turn down. So see you in Prague.